At forward, a sophomore, number 4, Jaden Hansen. At forward, a junior, number 22, Sam Marno. At guard, a junior, number 32, Carlos Cabrera. And at forward, a junior, number 42, Ozell Collins. Mount Pleasant is coached by Charlie Holliday. He's assisted by Tom Connor. And now the starting lineup for your Cranston East Thunderbolts. At guard, a junior, number 1, Drew Marionette. At guard, a junior, number 13, Angel Juarez. At guard, a junior, number 24, Darian Peterson. At guard, a senior, number 3, Albert Hussey. And at center, a senior, number 30, Noah Barrows. Cranston East is coached by David Delfino. He's assisted by PJ Thomas, Chris Personetti, Mark McPhillips, and Justin Kalunda.
All right, everyone, we're back for high school hoops here on the Fans Only Sports Network. It's Bolts and Kilties throwing it down here this Wednesday night. Starting lineup for Mount Pleasant. They're wearing the red jerseys tonight. Jalen Robertson, number 3. Jaden Anderson, number 4. Sam Varno, number 22. Carlos Cabrera, number 32. And Ozell Collins wearing 42. For the Bolts, it's Drew Barionette, Albert Kessie, Angel Juarez, Darian Peterson, and Noah Barrows. Hi everyone, I'm Tim Yeen here, joined by Curtis Kong. And Curtis, the last time you were here, a very defensive game against Bishop Hendrick, and only lost by single digits. In fact, only lost by a score. How much does this defense have to step up tonight?
You know, this defense has to have the same heart they had last game. You know, since the last game, they had a very different starting lineup. We have new faces in here like Drew Barionette and Angel Juarez. But I'm pretty sure they're in there for a reason, and that's to put in some work.
Yeah, and already here we have a violation from one of the players. Off jump, so it'll be the Kilties with the ball first, following the jump ball violation. So it'll be the Kilties, Jaden Anson, inbounding it to Cabrera. He's guarded by Angel Juarez, who's guarding his left side, and now spinning around, finding a man at the perimeter. Loose ball recovered by Barionette.
Good steal, Barionette. I like that defense on Barionette. Albert Kessie, one of the main playmakers of this game.
Here is Kessie, shaking and baking inside the paint, trying to get a shot off, but it's going to be a held ball.
You know, all year we've seen Kessie be very shifty and very good with the ball. He tends to be the leading scorer of this team. Hopefully keep that going.
Finds Peterson at the perimeter, trying to force his way inside. Instead, will kick it out to Juarez. He gets another starting nod here tonight. In the white and green barrier, that gonna drive in and get the lay.
Amazing cut to the basket by Drew Barionette. That's how a real point guard plays. Not scared of anything, not scared of contact. Goes in for the layup.
Barionette started on the bench to begin the year, and now a starting role for the rising junior. It is Jalen Robertson with the ball. He's guarded by Barionette, who just had the 2 for Cranston East. Drive inside, a little bit too much. Rebound coming in from Varno, who will get the make-up bucket.
Nice rebounds from Varno.
It's the Kilties playing press, and it's Juarez on the inside. Is going to kick out Peterson. The corner 3 is short from distance. Kilties coming in on the rebound. Now trying to force its way in, and that'll be 2 shots at the line.
The Thunderbolts foul is on number 1, Drew Barionette. His first personal foul.
That was Barionette on the foul. His first of evening.
Jalen Robertson at the line has 2 shots.
Nice cut to the basket by Jalen Robinson. Being able to draw the foul and get these 2 shots going.
Robertson makes the first. Kilty's up 1. Now up by 2. It'll be Peterson. Over to Kessie. Past half court. At the perimeter. Driving inside from the left side. And he's going to get called out of bounds. Bulls get back the ball after the tough defense. Kilty's clogging it up on the inside. Here's Barrett on the inbound. It's Noah Barrows.
Noah Barrows!
The defender will get the and 1.
Great pump fake by Noah Barrows, catching the defense and putting the ball up for the and 1. We'd like to see it.
Tied up at 4. Barrows has a chance to make it up 1 for Cranston East.
First personal foul, teams first. Noah Barrows at the line has 1 shot.
You know, just like I said earlier, we need these big boys to really show up tonight, and Noah Barrows is proving me right.
It's 5-4 Cranston East. Mount Pleasant back with the ball. It is Robertson. Fires right side back to Varno. Kick out. Pump fake 3. And gonna try and force himself inside, but Anson denied at close range. And a foul is going to be called on Kessie.
You know, Tim, with the Thunderbolts' 3-8 record, how do you think head coach Dave Delfino's first year is going?
I mean, for, rookie head coach, obviously, it's been a rough start. Haven't been able to scratch up any wins. That's going to be the first miss coming in from the Kilty squad, coming in from Anson. Yeah, I talked to Coach Delfino throughout some games, and it's mainly been about developing the culture of the program, more so off the court rather than on the court. And if that's working off the court, then maybe it'll translate to some wins on.
Yes, sir. Teaching these young men how to become real men in the world.
Ball will fly out of bounds.
Thunderbolts ball.
Bolts back with possession, tied up at 5 apiece.
So far from Cranston East, we have baskets from Drew Barrionet and Noah Barrows.
2 scorers for Cranston East, 3 for Mount Pleasant. 2 of the scorers coming off of free throws. Barrows was the intended target. Bolts have it back though after a little bit of a loose change there. Peterson to Barrionet again, trying to force his way inside. Has not attempted a 3 yet. Here's Kessie, 20 on the shot clock. Shaking and bacon, driving through the middle, loses a basketball. And it's retaken in by Mount Pleasant before they have it out of bounds.
A lot of reckless play from Kessie, but most of the time it works. This defense has been taking notes on how he plays.
This is Cabrera driving past and trying to go for the quick play.
Adrian Nunez, one of the tallest players on the court tonight, checking into the game.
His first personal foul, team's third.
And now it's Barrows with his first foul. That will make him sub out, and in comes Adrian Nunez, a fellow senior. Both at 3 fouls, not even halfway through, as Kessie elevates for the steal, trying to go for the lay and got it.
That was a good steal from Kessie. Showed us hops on that one. It was a good take. Low-key was a foul too, not gonna lie.
First points for the top scorer. Kessie had 20 in the close win.
Good defense, Barrionet causing the backcourt violation. We love to see that intensity from the junior Drew Barrionet.
And Curtis, now a backcourt violation for these Kilties. How much has it been due to the pressure that East has been providing them?
You know, with the pressure that East gives, it's kind of hard for them to move the ball around anywhere. So I don't blame them for getting these backcourt violations. But, you know, as a basketball team, you definitely don't want to do that.
Here's Juarez. Handoff attempt to Peterson. Instead, it's going to be a takeaway. Kilties have it back. Anson on the steal. And going to get the charge.
Amazing play by Adrian Nunez, putting his body on the line, sacrificing it for the play.
His first personal foul, team second.
Right now, the Kilties' first personal foul on Anson. Correction, Robertson. And that's 2 on the quarter. Very physical basketball Cranston East has played this first quarter. Let's just hope that when it comes second half, they're not tired.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we have a lot of promising people on the bench, so we'll not worry about that right now.
Kessie pulls up for 3. A little bit too much there. This is going to be a easy take. Back with the ball. Varno now to Domingo Qual, subbed into the game. Hands it off inside the paint, and close shot attempt by Ozell Collins. Won't fall his way. Wilkes with the rebound. Peterson up top, over to Juarez. And off to Kessie. Going to try and drive in down the middle again. Instead, it's going to be picked away by Qualls. Bump fixes right now, going over his left. There's going to be another takeaway, this time by Barionette the junior. Moving left, now right. At the right wing. He's got Peterson at the corner. Chessie at the left wing. Juarez is moving inside. Bump fakes inside Nunez. Juarez 15 on the shot clock. The drive by Barionette and by Ben Morden for the 2.
Drew Barionette, if he can get that down all night, there's no stopping him.
Attacking inside Morden, he responds to the 2 himself.
Ben Morden, the sophomore, with a nice Euro step to the basket, showing his full guard abilities.
Juarez going to try and get it over to Barionette. Instead, it's going to be another Mount Pleasant steal. Mordon gets the foul.
Pretty soft foul, but hey, it hit him. It's unfortunate, man. Nothing we can do about it.
Second personal foul, team's 4. Ben Mordon at the line has 2 shots.
And that'll be Mordon at the line with 2 shots as Kessie notches his second foul of the game.
Number 12, Brandon Scott, and number 21, Wilmer Cologne enters.
Brandon Scott and Wilmer Cologne enter in for Cranston East. Kessie and Juarez subbed out.
You know, Kessie off to a slow start this game. Hopefully he can pick it up in the next following quarters. But Wilmer Cologne, the youngin, sophomore, coming in to fill his job.
No foul called on Nunez. Jaden Anderson looked to get the under the basket shot and the foul too. Instead, Kilties will just get it back on the inbound. As we see our first timeout of the game, and it's Mount Pleasant. Kilties down 9-7. No threes yet. All have been attacks on the inside. We'll be back after the first commercial break. Welcome back, everyone. 2:45 left to go in the first quarter of action. It's 9-7. Bolts up by 2. They are in the white jerseys. Mount Pleasant in the reds. Jimmy in here on play-by-play, joined by Curtis Kong, Philip Blotch, your cameraman. And Curtis, a lot of paint shots on the inside and a lot of physicality. Who's got it better, Cranston East or Mount Pleasant?
Definitely Cranston East. Drew Barionette alone has it better than the whole team. Drew Barrynette, the way he's cutting to the basket right now, using his moves, getting the layups, he's doing amazing now. He's playing a great game.
And Drew Barrynette just picked up another basketball, another takeaway for him. The handoff to Cologne, up top, driving
Good move by
inside.
Cologne.
Nunez kicks out, a three, bang!
Drew Barrynette is carrying the team right now. I want to say carrying the team, but he's getting a lot of baskets for the team right now.
Another loose basketball is picked up by Brandon Scott. And back over to Barrynette, he has 7 on the early night.
Brandon Scott making early impact in this game.
Barrynette, he's guarded by Robertson. Scoops it all over to Cologne, back over. At the left wing, now at the corner, Cologne. Moving left side, switching positions, Cologne. Barrynette again. Bounce pass inside to Nunez. Instead, it's going to be loose and taken over by Robertson on Mount Pleasant.
Nunez got to be a little bit more aggressive when he's playing, man. He's got to show these boys that he don't care.
About a minute and a half to go in action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. We thank you for joining us.
Darian Peterson helping the man up when he's down. Love to see it, man. Great sportsmanship from that guy right there, man.
Daniel Gurrier will enter in for Cranston, replacing Adrian Nunez.
Yes, sir. Daniel Gurrier. First, the 2 big men that was in the game, Noah Barros, Adrian Nunez. They're doing their job right now. Hopefully, Daniel can keep it going.
Here's Varno at the line. Both are up by 5. Varno thinks the first. Leading scorers, Barrynette with 7. Varno just took the team lead with that free throw, has 3 on the first. So that's going to be Brandon Scott on a rebound. Looking cross court, is going to bring it down to half court. Guarded by Robertson, the handoff to Cologne. Gets the screen from Gurrier. And that's going to be tipped and retaken in by Scott for Cranston East. And Coach Delfino calling a East timeout. Situation looked a little bit uneasy there for Cranston East. Coach Delfino calls the timeout. We'll be back in 30. Welcome back, everyone. Mountain Pleasant down by 4. Bolts with the ball. Jimmy and Curtis Kong on the call. Philip Lodge on camera.
You know, the previous lineup East just had in, the lineup they have had right in now actually has no seniors on the court. So this is basically a preview for next year as well. These young men have a lot of time to develop, and they're getting the early varsity experience, which we'd like to see.
Here is Barrynette. Under a minute to go. Cologne bounce inside to Scott, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Bolts lacking a little bit of awareness on that play there.
Yeah, you can't be missing the shot clock. It's like they don't even know the shot clock was going on.
And that'll be an easy turnover for the Kilties, as driving right down is Varno. Inside scoop, and the play to Jalen Robertson.
Get taken by Jalen Robinson. He had a couple baskets tonight.
Bolts lead down to 2 now. And that will be a cross-court pass to nowhere, intended for Barrynette, but a little bit off to the right side. And like you said, Curtis, it's mainly a junior crew out there for Cranston East, but showing a little lack of that, little lack of poise, or that touch, when it came to that pass.
Excuse me?
Whatever, never mind.
My bad.
Under 30 to go. With the ball, Carlos Cabrera. He's guarded by Juarez. Just subbed back into the game. Gonna go for the aggressive one, and he's gonna get called for an offensive foul with 11.5 to go.
Yes, sir. Darian Peterson, Adrian Nunez really showing their heart out there on the court by giving the charges, not being scared of contact.
Domingo Qualls, that was his second foul, 11 and a half to go. Here's Bayonet, finds Kessie, rifles it over. Cologne inside.
Calm little take from Cologne, the sophomore.
The take by Cologne to extend the lead to 4 for Cranston East. Can they keep it up in the second quarter? We'll be back for more. It's High School Hoops on the Fans Only Sports Network. We'll send you commercials. We welcome you back here to the Fans Only Sports Network, and it's 14-10, Cranston East up on top of Mount Pleasant. And, you know, the first quarter ended with a bang for Cranston East. Robert Cologne scoring inside for the layup to extend the lead to 4 for Cranston East. Curtis, a lot of attacks on the inside. How much more do they have to commit to that inside attack?
You know, since it's working right now and they're getting to the ball, getting to the net, they should keep going. You know, their three-point shot is not really hitting right now. But I think in the second quarter and the second half, Albert Kessie is going to turn up. He's going to get them threes.
Cassie, the lone three. Actually, correction. Peter's Bayonet, the only player on the both squad to make a three. In fact, the only person to make a three this entire game. That first quarter. Inside, the open look won't convert. Kilty's back on the rebound, and that will be another call heading towards East Way.
These East boys are showing heart on defense right now. That's like 3 offensive fouls already from Peterson and Nunez and now Kessie. You know, just great basketball.
Carlos Cabrera subbed out. It was his first foul.
You know, Tim, during this whole season, who do you think had the best impact on Cranston East basketball?
I mean, I feel like, you know, Albert Kessie's the easy choice to make. He's been dominant on the inside, has been able to, you know, convert a lot of his, you know, attempts inside, and has just been the type of player that I feel like Coach Delfino really wants in a guy. As Kessie fakes, he'll pump it over to Cologne. Back over to Kessie, finds the man on the inside. It's Peterson, and now trying to kick it out. There's going to be a travel call on Peterson, who was swarmed immediately by the Kilty defense. Yeah, Kessie just really displays that aggressive energy every time he steps on the floor.
Yes, sir. We love to see the heart and hustle by Kessie, and also other guys from the team, too.
And spinning his way into a layup, Jaden Hansen.
Good take. Mount Pleasant jerseys looking like the Raptors right now.
Yeah, for sure. Here's Peterson up top, over to Kessie. Inside look towards DeAndre Brown. Instead, it's going to be a high steal. Going in from coast to coast and gets a foul. Ben Mordon.
You know, something I've seen throughout this whole season for Cranston East is the risky passes. You know, they got to be more smart with their pass choices. Yeah, there's a lot of steals that go on, a lot of turnovers, but you know, it's cool.
That'll be Mordon with 2 shots at the line.
Got a chance to tie up the game.
Had the end one opportunity earlier, now shooting 2 full free throws.
Number 42, Roselle Collins, returns from Mount Pleasant.
Surprised to not see that much three-point shooting by East. Usually, they just be shooting the 3 ball a lot, as much as they can.
Yeah, another guy we usually see, Joel Goris, but he hasn't seen much playing time since the new year began for Cranston East. Instead, it's mainly been Peterson and Bayonet on the attack from the perimeter. And Bayonet, another impact player with the ball right now. Obviously leading the pack with 7. Team high and game high so far.
Yes,
Peterson
sir.
pump fakes a 3. Is going to go back over. As the tried pass to Bayonet won't work. And whistle blown to stop the game dead.
Mount Pleasant foul was on number 11, Ben Mordon.
Ben Mordon on the foul.
Personal foul,
You know,
team second.
Goris not being active in these past couple games, it's very hurt for Cranston East. You know, he's a great player, but these guys are stepping up and playing his role.
Full shot clock drop is Darian Peterson. Bayonet at the corner will scoop it away, and that'll be another whistle and a 3-second violation on Cranston East.
Adrian Nunez questioning the call. You could hear him. He was like, "That was on me." I guess that was on you, bro.
Dan Gurrier about to sub back into the game. Wells will kick it out. Inside look.
Good
Finds an escape route. Now on the floater shot. Off from Jaden Anson, but a foul.
You know, I don't think Mount Pleasant took a jump shot the whole game. I think they just been going for layups and driving in, or like floaters. I don't never seen like a 3-point shot or a mid-range shot even.
Jaden Inson at the line has.
You looked at one of
2
the
shots.
scorebooks from Mount Pleasant. It seemed a lot of the attack from Mount Pleasant is really trying to force the free throws and just really trying to force their way inside. Hasn't worked out too well for them, but still only down by 2. A good chance to get a win here for the 4 and 6 D1 Kilties.
Out of bounds, Mount Pleasant ball.
Anson missed both, but ball out of bounds will go back over to Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, man. Rebounding has been a big problem for Cranston East. We just can't seem to get the rebounds. For the whole season, too.
12, up top 3, good.
First 3 of the night for Mount Pleasant, number 22, Sam Verano.
Sam Varno takes the lead for Mount Pleasant. And looks like we have a foul.
My bad. Sam Varno. Sorry.
The Mount Pleasant foul was on number 42, Roselle Collins. His second personal foul.
And Ozell Collins' second personal foul. It's the second of the quarter for Mount Pleasant. You've got Peterson. Handoff. Cologne. Drive inside. Is going to kick out. Bayonet wide open 3.
Boom! Got it! Second 3 of the night for Drew Bayonet. And he's chatting to the other team.
Bayonet hits double digits with that 3-pointer, up to 10 on the half.
Bayonet now has 10 out of 17 points for Cranston East. He is having himself a game right now.
Qualls inside, has a lane, and it's going to go out to nobody in the corner. And Bolts have back the ball.
Yes, sir. The Bolts picking up the pace with Drew Bayonet being the leader of the pack.
Bayonet trying to spin in, and timeout called by Mount Pleasant. Bayonet scores the first points of the quarter for Cranston East, and They're up by 2. And with 15 seconds left, why go to commercial break? Curtis, I know you have a couple of AP classes with some of our cameramen, including Philip Watch and Xing Yu Wang. How's he been?
Oh yeah, I've been good. You know, AP classes, it's pretty hard. What about you, Tim? How's your second semester?
Yeah, have you been liking your second semester classes so far?
Me, I missed my first semester, not gonna lie. But, you know, it's my last semester of high school, so I gotta enjoy it. What about you, Tim?
It's going good for me. I mean, pretty easy. Can't complain about it.
Yes, sir. And I know the crowd wants to know, what are the plans for Tim Yeen after high school?
Well, now that I have not figured out, so maybe in March we'll find a clearer answer. But for now, you know, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yes, sir. We about to see Tim Yeen on CBS Sports.
If you join us right now, that ball will go out of bounds off the tip by Baronet. Joining us right now, it's Bolts up by 2, 17-15 off the Baronet's 3. Kilties have been unable to hit their free throws.
The Mount Pleasant Kilties. What is a Kiltie?
I think it's some sort of Scottish guy. Rebound by Mount Pleasant. Mid-range look and in and out.
I think they heard me. They're taking a little bit more shots now.
Here's Baronet. He's got 10. Inside, Durrier.
Oh, nah, that's a travel.
This is a travel call to make.
Mount Pleasant ball.
Guilty's back with the ball. Carlos Cabrera has it. Finds a man left side. It's Robertson using the left side inside the lane. Off the glass and off the rim. No good. This is Brandon Scott. Cross court to Baronet.
Coach Delfino calling the play.
Durrier. Inside is Cologne, and they're going to give the ball back to Mount Pleasant. Carry call.
No, Cranston, they got to be more disciplined with the ball. They got to stop running around recklessly, traveling, turning the ball over. But they got it.
Cheerleaders creating a lot of noise a little bit earlier, as no call there. As that ball not called out of bounds either. Hit the top of the backboard. And that's 2 missed calls against Cranston East. Have the ball back, Baronet. About to reach 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Scott scoops.
Oh yeah!
Inside score.
Good pass by Brandon Scott, finding the big man.
Yeah, a little bit of a collision here, and the ball out of bounds again, and they give it to Cranston East.
Cranston East ball. Joseph Batista was questioning that call, but man, you hit the ball out of bounds. Like, what you want to do?
Both looking to finish off another quarter strong. Curtis, what has been the key for Cranston East so far?
The key for Cranston East? Probably Drew Barrionet, you know, in his playmaking. Peterson hasn't been able to go off tonight, but I am proud of our big man for doing pretty good, doing the role.
3 bucket.
Boom. Nice shot from Joseph Batista.
Force inside, Durrier. Another look, another score.
Hey! Yo, they heard what I said before the game. These big men gotta show up. And that's what they're doing right now. You
A
haven't
minute 10
seen-
left to go.
Oh, my bad.
You good, you good.
My bad. You know, Tim's the boss here.
1 minute remaining in the
And
second.
another held ball call.
Held ball. Possession out of the Thunderbolts.
Haven't seen much of Noah Barrows in this game other than the first quarter.
Returns for the Thunderbolts. And the 42, Roselle Collins, returns from Mount Pleasant. Group coach Jordan Hansen.
We got Albert Cassie checking into the game. Pretty quiet on the scoreboard right now.
Bolts up by 3. It's Albert Kessie in possession. Soft coverage, moving it to 20 on the shot clock.
He's taking his time.
Now trying to bring it down to 10.
He's really taking his time.
3 on the shot clock.
Wow.
Loose ball, chucks up. They're
Bro,
trying
what
to
kind of play was that? Just held the ball for like the whole shot clock. Do that.
Number 13, Angel Waters, return for the Thunderbolts. Group coach Drew Marionette and Albert Pesci.
milking a little bit too much time on our clock there, Curtis. How do you think that will affect them much at all going into the second half?
I mean, I guess. You know, I don't know what their play was. Like, I don't know what the goal of the play was. Get a shot, get a three. I don't know.
Buzzer beater,
Oh.
bank!
Buzzer beater to tie up the game. Second half.
That is the end of the first half with the score. Cranston
Tied up at 21.
Pleasant 21.
3 ball
The Thunderbolts
coming
are
in.
on Friday night when they host
You know,
Smithfield at 6:30.
Mount Pleasant, they heard me chirping. They said, I said they'd take no shots. Now they're over here banging threes. Like what?
We're heading into another intense second half here. The question is, can Cranston survive the third quarter? We'll see in 10 minutes here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, everyone, to the third quarter of action, the second half of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. It's high school hoops only on the Fans Only Sports Network. We're glad to be joining you here. Tim Yane, Curtis Kong, and we saw a big buzzer beater coming in from Jalen Robertson to end the half. And Curtis, a tied game. What do both teams need to do to finish this night off with a win?
Both teams, they just need to show a lot of aggression. Whoever shows the most aggression on the rebounds, whoever hustles for the rebounds more, they're going to be the ones coming out on top.
Definitely, rebounding game, a little bit of a question for both teams. Mount Pleasant seems to be a little bit more polished in that regard. Mount Pleasant with the ball. They have their red jerseys on.
Good D from Cranston East.
Open
shot.
three with 3 on the shot clock.
Yo. That's crazy.
They're unable to secure the lead there. Game still tied at 21. Both wearing the classic green and whited out numbering.
I don't think my man Peterson got subbed out the whole game.
Oh, nice move there, and a foul coming in. And it's going to be against Cranston East, though, so Mount Pleasant will have the ball back.
Darian Peterson. That boy don't get tired. He played for 2 straight quarters. He's going to play for the whole game. He don't need no water.
Jalen Robertson hit the buzzer beater to end the half. Now to Varno. And it's going to be
boy.
Easy read for Albert Kessie. Just needs to maintain a handle on a loose basketball. Kilties get back the ball after a hectic possession.
Cassie very quiet in this game. We haven't seen a lot from him, which is not really what we're used to. We're used to him being the main man, getting all the points.
Spin around shot by Ben Mordon. Won't connect. It's back with Kessie up top. Only 2 points for the senior as it's Juarez on the foul and looks to be shaken up a little bit, the leg injury.
He good, he good.
And unpleasant fouls are number 32, Ozell Collins. His 3rd personal foul, team's first.
Brandon Scott not being afraid,
Brandon
taking
Scott
it to the basket.
has 2
Yes, sir, yes,
shots.
sir.
Yeah, so that is actually Brandon Scott at the line, not Juarez. We apologize for that. And that'll be
Number 1,
miss.
Domingo Walls returns from Mount Pleasant, replacing Ozell Collins.
Ozell Collins subbed out. And sinks the second. Bolts with a lead 22-21. Kilty is rapidly rushing down the court. The 3 shot from Robertson. Can't connect.
Rebound by Kessie.
Splitting by defenders. Underhand denied by Mordon. Barros inside try. No good. Barrett on the rebound. He's going to try one underhand. No good again.
No good on the reverse layup. 2 easy looks for Albert, Kessie, and Drew Barrett. They just got to finish.
Yeah,
through
that'll
with
be a rejection coming in from the Cranston East defense.
that. Another shaky pass.
Kilty's only down by 1. Wide open 3. Attempt is a little bit too much. Bounces off the inside of the rim. Inside look.
Bucket.
Left from Robertson.
I just saw Noah Barrows get 3 nice rebounds in the past like 15 seconds. That's what I like to see.
Here's Peterson now over to Kessie. Deep outside the perimeter. Here's Barrett. Scott a 3. Look! No good.
Off the mark there from Scott. Nothing crazy.
Make sure you join us on Friday, 6:30 versus Smithfield, here at the Ventatour Gym. And now Kessie driving, fakes, look, In and out. Rebound coming
It's
in.
not going good for Kessie tonight at the basket.
And a foul. Barros on the ground, picked back up, tried to go for the charge instead. It looks like the foul will be on him.
We got star volleyball players, Charles Pinsett and Caleb Shum coming in. But we all know who the star volleyball player is. This tall Asian blonde male right here, Curtis Kong. Handsome too. You know me, bruh.
Yeah. 4:37 go.
DeAndre Brown about to check into the game. Haven't seen much of him tonight. Hopefully he'll make a big impact.
DeAndre Brown returns for the Thunderbolts, replacing Noah Barros.
Gotta get these rebounds, man.
Rebound game has been extremely tough for Cranston East. Still a contested one here. Mount Pleasant back with the ball. Corner try. Airballed. Attempt coming in by Robertson.
Shoot that, shoot that. Oh, good foul.
And that is, oh no, not again.
We gotta finish these layups. We're having great looks right now. We could be up by 6 points right now if we wanted to.
Here's a three, look denied.
Yo, I swear we had 23.
Darian Peterson coming out of nowhere to come in with a clutch block.
Coach Dave Delfino yelling at Drew Barionette.
Both playing tough perimeter defense. Barionette on the defense. Anderson passes over back to Mordon. Qualls. Now in Cabrera. Mordon loses possession and that ball will go out of bounds. Back over to Mount Pleasant. 3:38 to go.
You know, Cranston East, man. We could have had 6 easy points with the layups. Number 4, Jaden Anson just got a nice little floater to put them in the lead.
Anson the floater with 7 on the shot clock. Jesse trying to respond. He can't connect.
Great move by Kessie. Just not good execution.
You know, it's been like this all season. A very rough third quarter, and these teams are playing comparably right now. And that's a loose basketball and a foul. Carlos Cabrera had it last.
The Thunderbolts foul was number 12, Brandon Scott. His second.
Brandon Scott on the foul is going to be his second, and it's going to be the team's third of the quarter.
Tim, who do you think Cranston East needs to get the ball to in the second half?
I mean, someone that can obviously, you know, score some points, can make easy buckets, but it's been a little bit of a difficulty. You just got to find the best player for the right time. It's Qualls, inside pass, now back over, he's up top, contested 3. Short from distance, rebound by Cologne. Cologne using the right side, finds Barionette. Kessie up top, he's going to drive inside to the middle, and is going to get the foul.
Good take right there. Peterson was wide open for the 3, but I like Kessie taking the aggressive approach to that ball. Drawing the foul, getting 2 shots at the line.
Kessie, more often than not, taking the aggressive look. And it looks like Mordon is fouled. Can't make the first.
Kessie's still struggling to get it going.
Only 1 point coming in from Cranston East. It's to Brandon Scott on the lone free throw.
There you go.
Bolts down by 1. Spin move. And a good look there. Jaden Anson.
Jaden Anson making his presence known with the past few possessions.
4 points in the quarter. Another loose ball. It's a held ball taken in by Mount Pleasant. Pump fakes a mid-range look. Three look. No good. Mount Pleasant rips it away.
Oh my God.
And the easy score by Ben Mordon.
Timeout, Thunderbolts.
Timeout taken by Cranston East. Just going in the third quarter. We'll be back. Welcome back, everyone, to the third quarter of action here. Tim Yeen along with Curtis Kong on the call. And Curtis, have you heard of 21 Savage's new album yet?
Not gonna lie, I have not heard one song from his album yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, I don't really keep up with the rap these
Yeah.
days.
Who you usually listen to?
I usually listen to some calm music.
Alright,
People don't really know. Warren Hugh. Shout out to Warren Hugh, Asian man.
alright.
Shout out to Faye Webster too.
Alright, respect that, respect
Yes,
that.
sir, yes, sir. What you be listening to, Tim?
I mean, mostly rap, dude.
Oh yeah, that boy Tim. If you guys don't know, Tim Yeen, he wakes up every day and he bumps Playboy Cardi. Like, that's just his
Not
daily-
sure with all, not sure with all that, but I try to indulge a little bit, trying to get into the mainstream. With Mount Pleasant up by 5, having a pretty decent third quarter. Yeah, and another foul.
You know, Tim, since it's your last semester of high school, what are some of the best TSM moments that you remember throughout your whole high school career?
Well, I remember back my sophomore year, you know, boys volleyball team. First year
Yes, sir.
under
Yes, sir.
Jamal Diggs, you know, back in the Jordan Boo and Vincent Yin days. Played Hendricken, beat him in a very tough 5-set win. Yeah, that was a really cool moment. That semi-final match with NK, that fan bus, you know,
Yes,
Pretty
sir.
good.
That fan bus went crazy. Just for us to get swept, but oh well.
still a fun time. As it's Varno making both free throws.
QT just expanding their lead now.
Boats down by 7, their largest deficit of the night. Jesse spinning away from traffic. Tries to get the look inside, got the N1!
Noah Barrow's second and one of the night. He had his first in the first quarter. Now he's making his presence known again in the third quarter.
Ben Mordon on the foul. It's going to be his third. Last time Barrows had the opportunity, he sunk the free throw. We'll see if it rings again tonight.
Noah Barrows is proving his dominance as one of the predominant big men of this team. He really keeps them together. He's good on the rebounds, aggressive, down in the paint. We love to see it.
Got a minute 21 to go.
And that boy made the free throws too.
That's a loose basketball, last touch by Mordon. Inside. Minute 1.
Here you go.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Mid-range look, bounces off. Bolts down by 4.
There your net.
Juarez
Oh my
his
God.
basketball and it's picked back up by Mount Pleasant.
Again with the careless passes. We need to be more controlled with our passes.
Had the chance for a 3, decided to not take it. What is the answer? Loose again, picked back up by Mount Pleasant. Cranston's unable to connect and the foul.
Coach Delfino unhappy with the refs' calls tonight.
The Thunderbolts foul is on number 30, Noah Barros. His third personal foul, team limit. Carlos Cabrera at the line has 2 shots.
And Cabrera with 2 shots at the line with 17.2 to go in play in the third quarter. High school hoops on the Fans Sports Network as Cabrera misses number 1.
Another low-scoring game for Cranston East. Hopefully we can pick it up. The Bolts with a great win last game at Woonsocket. Albert Cassie dropping 20 points, 49-48 win. Love to see it. Wait, I thought they beat East Greenwich. I don't know. But they did come out with the W last game.
Coyotes back up by 6. Shot clock turned off for Drew Bayonet and crew.
And they're doing this again.
4 total points scored by Cranston East. Bayonet double teamed and they're not going to get a shot off.
Half-court shot.
Coyotes hit the glass and that's the end of the third quarter. No buzzer beater opportunity for Cranston East. They are down by 6. Tough third quarter for them. Only 5 on the quarter. Hopefully things turn around in the fourth. We'll be back. We're back, everyone. Welcome to the fourth quarter of action here. Tim V and Curtis calling in the call. Philip Lotch on camera, and Curtis, a very, very rough third quarter to say the least for Cranston East. What was the main issue? I know we saw a lot of mistakes, but what was really hindering them the most?
No, our main issue is executing our layups. We had like 4 or 5 great looks down in the paint, but we just couldn't finish the ball. We couldn't get it in the hoop. So that was one of our main issues. Another main issue is these reckless passes. We made like 1 million of those in this game alone. If we can get these passes nice, calm chest passes or bounce passes, we can definitely do something with the ball and get more points.
Bolts are back at home on Friday versus Smithfield. Try and get a win there as well. 3-game week for Cranston East. Again, last one. The short 3 from Peterson. Close win versus East Greenwich. Last from Cranston East basketball.
You know, Kessie and Peterson, the top 2 scorers of Cranston East, is having a very, very slow day today.
Barrows trying to take his time. He's going to get the foul.
Nice pump fake by Barrows. Had two defenders jumping now. And he gets to draw the foul.
His first personal foul, team's first. Noah Barros at the line has 2 shots.
2 shots at the line for the senior Barrows.
This man was electric from the free throw line.
Thunderbolts, replacing Eagle Juarez.
And a week later, girls basketball, Maya Jimenez is on the search for 1,000 points to her career.
Oh, is she about to get 1,000 points?
About to. If she keeps up the averages, could be very realistic for Jimenez. Lane violation against Mount Pleasant will get there with another try at the line.
Shout out to her. She's been dropping like 30 points a game. Yeah, man. She's committed to a school too. I forgot what school. But
Southern New Hampshire, I think.
well, that's a cool school. You know, love to see our Cranston athletes continuing their athletic career beyond Cranston East.
Kilty's up by 5. They drive in. Off the top of the rim. Shot by Mordan. Here is Kessie. Using the right side. Got it!
Good take by Albert Kessie.
Makes it look fly. Albert Kessie. Both down by 3.
Oh my
Underhand
God.
look!
Oh my God! Jaden Anson with the crazy reverse layup. That was oh my God.
That was nasty work by Jaden Anson. Bayonet. Quarter. Kessie inside. Had to look for 3. Decided to drive in again. 20 on the shot clock.
Man, we got wide open, man.
Passes to Brandon Scott.
Wide open.
He's gonna kick it out.
Oh my God.
Low ball pass to Bayonet. 5 on the shot clock. Barrows forcing his way inside. Bounces off the rim. Rebound. Missed opportunity there for the Bulls, don't you think, Curtis?
Yes, sir. Kessie got to keep his eyes open for the pass. We had Peterson wide open and Bayonet wide open multiple times, man.
And now it's Kessie back with the ball. He's going to drive in instead. Bayonet,
Maybe
3 ball.
Drew Bayonet with the tray ball. It's like, what, third of the night, I think? Bringing the Bolts back into this game.
Bolts down by 2. Open lane, underhand, look, and 1.
Miscommunication by the Bolts on defense, allowing the wide open lane for the and 1. Man, we hate to see it, but you know what happened? That was a good play by Mount Pleasant. Good take by number 1, Qualls. Good take by Qualls, Jr.
Number 3, Jalen Robertson returns from Mount Pleasant.
Domingo Qualls on the end 1, his first points of the night, and might be the most crucial one.
The Bolts, they got 5 minutes left to get 5 points and try to catch up to the Kilties.
Here is Kessie. The scoop, the fake. Kessie, shake and bake, denied!
Ben Mordan, the sophomore, sent that ball to the moon. That boy swatted that ball like a fly.
Ben Mordan. Gotta be kidding me, the athleticism. And Mount Pleasant will get back the ball after a little bit of uneasiness coming in from Cranston East. Bad situation.
Mount Pleasant really decided to turn up this quarter.
2 seconds. Number 21, Logan returns for the Thunderbolts, replacing Brandon Scott.
It is Scott's 3rd personal foul as he gets subbed out. On the floor right now, Kessie, Cologne, Bayonet, Peterson, and Barrows. They get it to half court. The Domingo Qualls had the end 1. Last time they had possession, mid-range look is in after a couple of bounces.
They're just expanding the lead at this point now, man.
Bayonet gets a screen, doesn't use it. Triple team. Barrows inside. Got it!
Barrows having himself a game right now.
Barrows 9 on the night. Yeah, that ball goes absolutely nowhere.
Cranston's ball. We need to push this momentum. We don't have that much time left on the clock. So we got to get these buckets and we got to get them fast.
Manageable comeback for Cranston. Each question is, can they perform in under 5 minutes? Here's Peterson. Look to Cologne. Mid-range pop. Mid-range break!
Mid-range shot by that boy Wilmer Cologne. He's really putting up numbers in the clutch. We'd love to see it.
Bolts down by 1 score. Quick timeout. We're going to keep you here. And Curtis, what a make by Wilmer Cologne to bring it down to only 3. What a game it has been.
Yes, sir. The sophomore Wilmer Cologne showing no fear. He's stepping up in these big varsity games at the end of the game to make the big play. That was a huge momentum boost. And Cranston East is ready to play defense and push the energy, bring the energy, and hopefully come out with the W.
Baronet leading the team with 13. Noah Barros with 9. For the Kilties, it's been a downward slope since a 3-1 start. 1-5 since the new year began. Now you got 4:28 to go. What's the strategy here if you're Cranston East?
Cranston East, play aggressively on defense and get the smart shots. I don't want them to throw up any crazy shots like they've been doing. Wilmer Cologne, give that boy the ball.
With it, Jalen Robertson had the buzzer beater in the first half. He's going to look inside. No good. Rebound. Mordon.
No,
Back.
no.
3.
No.
In. And they're going to call it a deep 2 instead. Jalen Robertson.
Breaking our hearts.
Right at the sideline. Moves inside. Inside the paint. Takeaway intended for Barros.
Reckless
And now
play.
it's Kessie the other way. He has control.
Cassie at the top of the key. Well, Burns with the screen. Cassie
Trying to
going
shake
in.
and make his way again. Hits the back of the glass. Rebound coming in from Anson. Inside.
Oh, he blew it.
Off. Kilties back with a rebound. Second chance look. No.
Cranston East ball. 36-41. Mount Pleasant in the lead.
Foul is on number 4, Jacob Hansen. His second personal foul, team second.
Boats back with the ball. 3.5 to go. They are down by 5 to the Kilties. Win here would be major at home. Cologne. Bounce inside.
Oh
Kessie
my.
loses possession. Evading.
Come on, stop it.
Underhand
Oh
scoop.
my God, that's a foul. Don't
Right.
foul this late, man.
Robertson gets fouled. That'll be 2 shots for him.
Another foul is number 3, Albert Kessie. His third personal foul, team's third. Jalen Robertson at the line has 2 shots.
Jalen Robson 2 shots at the line. Trying to extend the lead for Mount Pleasant. Misses the first.
Jalen Robertson at the line. He had himself a pretty good game today.
Yeah, oh
rebound,
my
Noah.
God, he missed it.
Peterson pick up the ball. Peterson, no, good find.
There, that.
Go.
He's gonna drive. He's at the middle. Paint looks short.
Good
Barros on the
rebound.
rebound. Hell no.
Foul on Noah Barros.
Noah Barros, his 5th personal foul.
And that'll be Barros' 5th, and he's fouled out.
Noah Barros' 5th foul. But he's staying in the game. I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah, it looks like timeout taken. A quick 20-second one. Barros, I believe he's on his 4th foul. Still on the floor. We'll double check.
Noah Barros being very dominant on the rebounds right now. Kind of quiet right now because it's kind of quiet in the gym, not gonna lie.
Number 3, Hunter Kessler, returning from the Thunderbolts.
Noah Barros is officially out for the game. 5 fouls, fouled out. Great outing for him tonight.
9-point game for Barrows. Can't be mad about that. Kilties have hammered him.
Yes, sir. Cranston is kind of running a small ball lineup right now.
Playing hard press. Under 3 minutes to go for Mount Pleasant to try and retake the lead. Underhand basket.
That boy fast.
Robinson makes up for the 2 missed free throws with a layup. Off the fast break.
My boy Robertson, man. He had a pretty good game today.
Jesse, oh my goodness! Foul on Ben Mordon.
Ben Mordon chatting to Albert Kessie.
The foul was on number 1, Domingo Qualls. His first personal
Then they're going to call the foul on Qualls instead. At the elbow.
Correction. Timeout.
Got a timeout taken by Mount Pleasant. 43-36. Tense game. Kessie at the line. We'll send you a commercial. Welcome back, everyone, to the fourth quarter of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. It's Tim Mean, Curtis Kong on the call, Philip Lodge on camera, and Curtis, what a denial by Ben Mordon. Really has been, the tone setter of the game defensively so far for Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, Ben Mordon making his presence known. All these blocks and all the intensity he has on the court. Every time he gets a block, he's all up in Cranston's face. Usually in high school basketball, that would be like a technical foul. But these refs ain't soft.
That's going to be a rebound by Mordon. And foul on Cologne.
Thunderbolts foul was on number 21, Wilmer Cologne. His first personal foul, team limit.
2:24 left on the clock. Cranston is down by 6.
The line has 2 shots.
Domingo Qualls, 2 shots at the line. Again, both are in the bonus.
The bonus.
Get it out.
Man, he wide open.
Peterson, Cologne. Double team, finds Peterson.
Go in there, boy.
Inside, underhand, short. Second chance, Marionette trying to look for a third. Instead, it's a turnover. A foul on Marionette.
The Thunderbolts foul was number 1, Drew Marionette. His third personal foul.
Third foul for the junior Marionette.
Cranston, we definitely could have got some points off of that possession. Again with the layups, man.
Jaden Hanson at the line has 2 shots.
Jansen with a free throw. Again, in and out, 1 for 2. Cranston goes at the line. It's going to be a rebound by Mount Pleasant and
Travel.
travel. Game not over yet. Under 2 minutes to go though, so a difficult attempt for Cranston East if they want to make the comeback.
Yes, sir. Every time Cranston East gets a point, Mount Pleasant comes back and matches it. It's going to be hard to stop them on defense, and it's also hard to get going on offense. So these boys are really going to lock in right now.
Kessie.
Floater.
Floater in. 6.5 for Kessie. 5 this quarter. And fouled, and that'll be 2 shots. As the senior Kessie reaches his 4th.
Seems like there's a foul every play on defense for Cranston East. Gotta learn how to control that.
Benboard on. Ooh, off the top. Brendan Scott trying to provide some defensive help. Angel Juarez subbed out.
He's gonna box out. Noah Barros out of the game. It's gonna be harder for him to get rebounds.
And both a miss. And the Bulls will get back the ball.
Albert Kessie really hype on that play.
Now if you're Cranston East, do you try to go for that 3-point shot or just try and take the best shot available?
Best shot available, definitely. The 3-point shot has been hitting tonight only from Drew Barry-Net.
Yes, Barry on the inside. Fakes 2! Fakes 2!
Staying down after 2.
What a
Defense,
lob.
come on. Down by 4. High intensity.
Qualls. Pressed hard.
Come on, D. Come on, DP.
Peterson on the defense. "13 on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock.
Intensity, come on. No foul.
Coach Delfino calling no foul. Goes inside and the ice!
Good. And what?
What the charge? No basket.
Oh, no basket? Oh, man.
Jaden Hansen trying to drive himself in. Instead, it's going to get called for a foul, the offensive foul.
Yes, sir, man.
And timeout called. 35 on the dot.
35 seconds left to go in this game. Down by 4. They need 2 baskets in order to get this a tie. Tim, do you think East has what it takes to finish the job out tonight?
I mean, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to curse anybody.
Oh, yeah. No jinx, don't jinx.
Yeah. We'll be back for commercial. Stick with us. Alright, welcome back everyone. 45-41. Mount Pleasant up with 35 on the dot. 4-point lead. Tim Mean on the play-by-play. Curtis Kong as analyst. And Philip Lotch on camera. We thank you for joining in to this exciting game. You don't want to miss the ending.
Yes, sir. This is now or never for Cranston East. Shot clock is turned off.
Cassie
Down by 4.
finds Barry-Net. Oh, 3 denied and tripped!
The 3 is denied.
Bolts foul on Brandon Scott.
Personal foul, team limit.
The Bolts can afford this one. They just have to make 2 threes to tie it up. If, hypothetically,
Two threes?
both the free throws are synced, which would make it 47-41, which would be the worst case scenario. Best case, you get the rebound and the 2 misses. And on the floor,
Always giving us these heartbreaking, exciting games. And that's 1 miss. Jalen Robertson.
Robertson 0 for 2 on the last free throw tries. Hasn't made a free throw since the first quarter.
Number 5, DeAndre Brown returns for the Thunderbolts, replacing Wilmer Malone.
So Robertson will sink that one. Kessie. And looks like a timeout called by the Thunderbolts.
Down by 5. 22 seconds left. Tim, what do they need to do right now?
They gotta, I feel like, in my opinion, they try and go for the 3. You know, see if you can get your shooters on deck. And, you know, you just gotta foul them if you can.
Yes, sir. You need the 3 right now.
It's a pretty hyped up setting here at Vendatolo Gym.
Yes, sir. Really only like 5 people in the crowd right now that's getting hype. Shout out to them though for getting hype.
Yeah.
They got some nice gear. My main coach that's right in front of me at the scores table, he got a Under Armour Cranston East basketball tech. And let me get one of those for him. Sorry, I don't know his name, not gonna lie. It's one of the, there's like 5 coaches here.
22.7 to go. The Bulls at their foul limit. Kelty's 1 away from theirs. They do have possession. Peterson will be the inbounder. On the floor right now, Albert Kessie, Drew Barionette, Wilmer Cologne, and looks like Brandon Scott. Here's Kessie, 20 on the clock. He's wasting time. Kicks out. A 3! And no! And this will be the game if they can chase him down. And it's out of bounds. Mount Pleasant gets back the ball. They just got to close it out. DeAndre Brown will get back into the game.
Number 5, DeAndre Brown returns
Checking into the game.
for the Thunderbolts, replacing Brandon Scott.
And it looks like GG's, chat.
Just got to not do anything too crazy. And that's going to be game.
Out of bounds, Mount Pleasant ball.
Out of bounds will be Mount Pleasant ball. Okay, despite the loss, you know, pretty solid game for Cranston East, but it feels like third quarter struggles again have hampered what should be a win here tonight.
Yes, sir. If only they could, if they had made them layups and the easy chances that they got to execute on the layups, this game would have been the other way around. But you know, learn from our mistakes, we'll be good. And the Kilty just extending their lead.
Carlos Cabrera going to hush the crowd with that one. Thinks both. Close
3 seconds
game
left.
will end in a
Game over.
close game will end in a 48-41 victory for Mount Pleasant. Big fourth quarter late to secure the win for the Kilty. They moved to 5-6 in D1. Cranston East had another loss, 3-9 in the division. Up next is Smithfield at 7 o'clock this Friday night. Make sure you join me and John Caroa for the action there. This has been all, and this has been a great game. Again, final 48-41. Mount Pleasant on the victory. Tim Bean on play-by-play. Curtis Conklin, analyst. Philip Bloch on camera. Thank you so much for joining in and tuning in.